This is the Beledweyne. I'm teaching class. I'm still this girl, now in her 40s, she's in America. So I'm teaching a group of 4 children. That's how the school started. Later, the following year, it grew up the school and we had more children. And here I was the physical education instructor. I had no other plan but to return and teach in Somalia. I always liked the libraries. When I was in Somalia, the American embassy had a library in Mogadishu, so I used to go there. When I went to the Middle East, again, every Saturday I would go to the American library and read New York Times. I always liked the libraries. That being the case, and of course, if you're in education, you understand the value of library. Education is really, once you master the reading, writing, and so on the best teacher is a library. So in 1991, when the civil war broke out and the country was destroyed, the idea germinated in my mind that really, since I couldn't go, what can I do for my country, the country of my birth, really? And the idea came to me, really, maybe starting a library for the teachers and for the pupils to go there. Since there's no school, at least there is a library, they can go and read. A reading room that we built October 2000, as the placard says in the front, this library was built with money donated, collected with the help of Hiran support groups. I retired August 2004. April 2005 to July 2005, I opened the English proficiency courses. So I was teaching up to 40 odd in 2 classes, advanced class and intermediate class. We'll go to a community that is desperate for education. And the parents want English education. So if you look at it, in some way it's going to be challenging, but on the other it's going to be rewarding to teach in an environment where the children don't know English and to be learning English on a daily basis. It's a country being rebuilt. The education is part of the rebuilding of the country. The school started 2005 to 6 academic year. We started with 30, maybe 50 children or something like that. And by the time we finished, it was 35. Then we had the following year, academic year, 2006-07. When the school closed, we had 63 children. This year, 2007-08, we started with about 100. By the time it closed for Christmas break, it was 110 children. And between 50 and 60, I say 60 adult students in the afternoon and the evening. For the first time, an English-speaking person, in the person of Rohana, is coming with me. This is the major step. We will have an English person teaching children and communicating with them in her own mother tongue. 2. And she has got enormous expertise to help us teach the adult classes, because she is an E2L specialist. The schedule is the school to finish in March. Right now, the tiles have been purchased from a town 500 kilometers north of Beledweyne called the Golgalkaya, where they manufacture tiles. Tiles are not available in Beledweyne, and I wanted tiles instead of corrugated iron roof. One of the builders has been sent to Mogadishu to get the doors and windows, window frames and windows. So once we get those 2, The rest of the building is up now. Massive achievement, and it's really, and it uplifted a lot of people in the town to see the school going up. It has a reputation that this is where really a good education is provided. And the parents, of course, are delighted. Remember, some of these parents know English. They've been trained teachers in the only university, teacher training university in Somalia. They are graduate from Faculty of Education in Mogadishu or Afgoy, and they know English, and they work work for Save the Children and other NGOs, and they can see their children who started 2 years ago speaking English, writing English, reading English, and they are delighted. The aim ultimately is that the school will have the full complement of secondary school. 4 years of secondary school in which the curriculum would be the English curriculum, national curriculum, and the children who are finishing the secondary school will have GCSE external certificate. So that's the ultimate thing, to have up to the age of secondary. But who knows? After secondary school we've had it, who knows? There could well be that the people who come after me would say, why not have a 2-year college, what the Americans call liberal art college, sophomore college, where you did the first 2 years of a degree. When they've done that, sky's the limit. You could have a small university, liberal art, liberal art college, in which you do award degrees. Right? I like the story of University of Beirut, which started in a very modest way with Arab children teaching just by 2 missionary women, American missionary women, 120 years ago, and it started with 2 just teaching English, Arab children, primary school, secondary school, university. Today, American University of Beirut is the best university in the Middle East.